And it's Dinwiddie in at the one. And for the Clippers, George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Terrence Mann is out there with James Harden. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. Well, Grant, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy's ability to make shots so easy.
And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Harden, the pass to Mann. It's George on the wing. Now here's Plumlee. He's guarded by Claxton. Plumlee, no good. Dinwiddie with it. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Three-pointer, Bridges. Leonard pulls down the board. And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Grant, this Nets team trying to set their identity at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, well, with the players they have on the wings, led by Mikal Bridges, they have the personnel to be disruptive. Long, mobile, and switchable. They give you lots of trouble.
Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
At the line for L.A., Paul George.
First free throw is good.
When health has been there for Paul George, he has been one of the great two-way guys in the league. Very capable scorer and can take on tough assignments.
George hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
For 3, Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie can't get that one to fall. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Plumlee.
James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
Here's Dinwiddie. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Harden. And again, it's the Clippers.
This is what you call pre-shot preparation. Being prepared on the catch to fire before the defense can react. That is nicely done by James Harden.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Mikal Bridges. At the foul line for 1.
And the technical free throw is good. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Johnson. Now here's Dinwiddie. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And there's the drive. It's not going to go for him. Westbrook with the defensive effort. Powell outside. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Thomas. George defending. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And it's Tice missing.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
This guy is an incredible dunker in space. The defense just says, let me step back here.
The Nets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Pass to O'Neal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Daniel Tice. And when it comes to Royce O'Neal, there's a reason this guy plays big minutes, Grant.
Well, B.A., it's all because he has the trust of his teammates and his coaches. Just a high IQ guy who never plays in a rush.
And he makes the first. Tucker's checked in for the Clippers. Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Walker comes in for Dinwiddie. Second free throw, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Westbrook. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Thomas. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
It's George on the wing. Here's Tice. Some solid defense from Claxton.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's George. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Highland, he's checked in for George. The Nets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Knocked away.
Come to me.
Here's Thomas. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Claxton's got his second basket.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Nets leading by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
It's great that basketball has become such a worldwide sport, Doris. The talent in the NBA has never been better.
I couldn't agree more, BA, and great competitors, no matter what, want to play against the best regardless of where they come from. Look at the MVPs. Giannis with multiple wins in that category. Nikola Jokic with back-to-back MVPs. I love it. The better the competition, the greater the level of play.
On the floor for the Nets, Dinwiddie and Walker are in the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Claxton in at the center position.
We know this about James Harden. If you want to force him to that in-between game, he is more than happy and content to take mid-range jumpers.
Now here's Claxton. Outside Johnson. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. 5 on the clock. Goes up at the stripe. The Clippers grab the miss. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was in Brooklyn.
They lost the battle of the second units the last time these teams played and lost the game.
Three-pointer, Harden. Rebounded by Johnson. The Nets with the lead. Pass to Walker. Here's Dinwiddie. Got a hand on it. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And there's the foul against the Clippers.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Free throw good, Dinwiddie. So for the Clippers, Leonard's checked in for Tucker. George comes in for Powell. And it's Mann in for Highland. Bridges, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Both good from the line that time. The Clippers trail. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Brooklyn basketball.
A chance here to see the Eastern Conference standings. Guys, we've certainly seen some interesting midseason storylines. You look at Brooklyn, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year.
Well, I think for Brooklyn, this entire season, they've just been stuck in first gear. I mean, we've spoken about their potential, and much of it has just gone unfulfilled.
I think for them, it's obviously been very disappointing. And I get the sense it's starting to weigh on them night in and night out. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Dinwiddie outside. Misses in close.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it.
Brooklyn basketball.
And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And you know, for that matchup with New York, no question they'll be amped for that one, eager to prove themselves against a tough opponent.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, James Harden is not worried about his legacy. He said, quote, "I'm going to be remembered in basketball. I'm one of the people who changed the game. Honestly, the only thing I'm missing is a championship." But Brian, he is not stressing. He said, "The moment I stop having fun, I'll be done."
Yeah, marching to the beat of his own drum, Allie. Thank you. Here's Harden. The Nets making their last shot. George passes to Harden. Dinwiddie with a rebound. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
And it's not the result they were hoping for, but every game is a chance to learn and make adjustments.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
Here's Dinwiddie. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Brooklyn's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Timeout called, Brooklyn.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Tice is checked in for Los Angeles. Westbrook comes in for Harden. So the Nets making a switch here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Thomas passes to Watford. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Watford's got his first 2 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And the Nets with possession here. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. O'Neal inside. Leonard defending. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, the claw says, not here, not now.
It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. And now just a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Watford. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. The offensive rebound. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Good D by Finney-Smith. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Nets out in front, up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
Efficiency. You know, I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
I think they let the game come to them. But they haven't got to the foul line enough, Ernie. That's the area where they're getting beat. I'd like to see them press to action a little bit more.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Mason Plumlee out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Harden in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Here's Mann, yet to see a basket. George passes to Leonard. Inside, here's Finney-Smith. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
George finds Plumlee on the wing man. Up top, Harden. And George launches it from deep. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Here's Leonard following the bucket by the nets. Pass to man. It's George on the wing. Back to man. Leonard outside. Takes the three. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
Kawhi Leonard's career three-point percentage might shock people. And I'm telling you, as a defender, I'm not conceding that one.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Basketball.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Russell Westbrook.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
It's George on the wing. Back to man. Here's Harden. And that one's long.
That's a difficult shot, and if he could do it again, I think he definitely would pass it off there.
Offensive board. Claxton passes to Bridges. And the layup is good off the glass. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Pass to George. Harden against Dinwiddie. Harden with a bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Finney Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Looking to get back on track. That shot off. Ooh, good D by Plumlee.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Here's the second effort, and Harden lays it up and in. And now just a three-point Nets lead.
With his frame and craftiness, James Harden should be an excellent offensive rebounder. Nice second chance opportunity there.
Bridges. Here's Claxton. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Claxton's got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Clippers next season will inaugurate their futuristic new home court in Inglewood, designed to give fans every comfort, and the Clippers a distinct advantage as well. Along the baseline, 5,000 fans will fill 51 uninterrupted rows. The section, nicknamed The Wall, is acoustically designed to be loud. So, Brian, you better get ready.
Turn it up. Thanks, Allie.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Walker. Got a piece of it.
Always engaged on the defensive end. Daniel Tice with the excellent rejection.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Walker against Westbrook. Here's Tucker. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Thomas passes to Claxton. Launches it. Fires in the triple. And now an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And while we can, let's see which teams have been running the league's most efficient offenses. Number 5, the Clippers.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
And the first one at the line is good.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Walker. Walker controls the rebound and the putback. And the Nets lead by 8.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Here's Westbrook. No good there. Oh, nice D from Walker. The Nets have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Watford. Yes, great play by Walker to set it up.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Outside Walker launches a 3, and the Nets get it back. Powell left side, pass to Westbrook. Now here's Tucker. Here's Highland. And the miss. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Nets leading by 8. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Clippers trail. So on the floor for Brooklyn, Royce O'Neal is out there with Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now here's George. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Once Paul George has the first couple go down, now he knows he's cooking, and it's going to be a long night.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Powell outside. Takes a 3. And George with the basket on the assist from Powell.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate. Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. It's George on the wing. It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges against Powell. It's tipped. Knocks it loose. And he recovers it. Bridges misses.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Johnson against George. Leonard for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists tonight.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
George against Johnson. George's shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Bridges. Over Powell. And the basket by Bridges. And the Nets lead by 6.
Sometimes the mid-range is your best opportunity. Bridges more than willing to make that shot work.
Here's Harden. Another shot. George with the bucket. George has got 7 now in this quarter. Timeout called. Brooklyn. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. And a change for the Nets. Finney Smith's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Jacque Vaughn had some advice for the team over that last break. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. And the jam by George.
Wow. How about Paul George commanding the basketball when his team needs a basket? Go to work, sir.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Timeout called, the Clippers.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Mikal Bridges.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Boy, he'd been struggling a lot in the past few games. Good to see him bounce back with such a strong effort here tonight. The Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Pass to Tice.
2 minutes remaining.
Harden from outside. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 11. To the inside, Bridges. And the basket's good off the assist from Dinwiddie. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
Now Tice. Outside Harden. Pass to Powell. For 3, George. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Silky smooth jumper from Paul George, and he just lets it fly whenever he gets free from that spot.
And here's Bridges. Shoots over Powell, and that one hits the back iron. And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Nice shot by Harden.
Well, if you need a bucket, there's no guy you probably want more than James Harden doing his thing. Ball on the string, you need to score it, no problem.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Powell for 3. They get the rebound. Plumlee. Some solid defense from Claxton. Pass to Bridges. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So for the Clippers, Leonard comes in for Tice, and it's man in for Powell.
Substitution for your Clippers.
And they go to the intentional foul.
LA foul. Mason Plumlee. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Nets.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. Leonard finds George. This one's for 3. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
You can see Paul George is locked in right now. Big-time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Mikal Bridges. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. George for 3. The rebound by the Nets. They've led by as much as 10, and that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn, Mikal Bridges. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. They're down by 7. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk about here, but hey, this game is likely out of reach.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Inside. Here's man. Money from deep.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're leading by 4. 3 seconds left in the game. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.